It is February 21st. Whoa, I just about slipped. February 21st, home from the spring fishing and boat show, and back to regular life. So it's around noon now. I gotta do some running around and get caught up. There's a ton of stuff to do in the house and get stuff packed away. When I woke up this morning, Montana, a while after I edited the vlog, I noticed Montana was having a hard time walking after she got up. So she's diabetic. I put some syrup in her gum. If it's a sugar problem, then that should help make her feel better. If it's not, you know, we'll have to probably maybe go to the vet. Montana is going to be 13 this year. She's a purebred English setter who has diabetes. So the dog sitter never said anything about her acting weird this weekend. So I'm gonna do some running around, and hopefully when I come back, the sugar is kicked in. She's just in there laying on the couch, hanging with the other two dogs. It's rough to see your pet not feeling well. It's not even like a pet. It's kind of like my first kid I ever had. The dog and I have been through a lot together. All right, we're just home from doing the errands. Whew, this is gonna be a real chill day. Montana seems a lot better. It must have been her low sugar. I put maple syrup on her gums. We'll have to keep our eye on her over the next couple days. Poor pup's really old. She'll be okay. I know. Chili seems excited that everybody's home from the spring fishing and boat show. We gotta catch up on things. She's got a bit of the shake still. Hello. It's tough. I came home. I found her this morning kind of groggy and shaken, and even though I hunt, my dogs are like my family as much as my friends and my kids are. Maybe a misconception in all this is people who hunt don't like animals. I love animals. We have a whole load of animals. I have another animal down here laying down here trying to get some cuddles. We'll keep our eye on poor old Miss Montana. She should be alright. Just getting a little old, eh, pup? And this one, Camera Hog. It's good to be home. It's gonna be awesome to see the kids tonight. It's just a couple hours until I have to pick them up. We gotta do some rearranging at the house. I haven't even unpacked my suitcase or anything. It may be a bit of a dull plug for you guys, but it's kind of what goes on Tuesday after a big fishing show. Would you stop? Spent the afternoon trying to catch up, put some stuff away, trying to get things back to organized at the house. Because I was at the show, I had a ton of emails and stuff to get back to. So I got caught up on that kind of jazz. I've got a ton of messages, private messages about people we met at the show. That was really cool. I've answered most of those. I did have a nap. I'm like absolutely beat, I can't tell you. Montana, our English setter, is looking a lot better. She really must have just had low blood sugar this morning, and the syrup on her gums has worked, so she's good. Now I'm going to get the kids. Super pumped to have the family back. But like always, it's a super busy night and Emma's got volleyball, so I'm probably not even going to get to see her very much. And we still have a ton of stuff to put away. I'm not even half unpacked from the spring fishing and boat show. There goes all chances of catching steelhead through the ice this year. It's getting close to the end of February. It is going out of here real quick, which means it's going to be float fishing soon. It's that time of year. There's going to be a pile of steelhead moving through here at any time. So it kind of sucks we're not going to get any through the ice this year, but it's super awesome. The fish are going to start moving. Now it's time to get the kids. All right, Emma, I got you.
Ha!
Did you miss us?
Yes, I did.
It was long. We did really good at the show. Met lots of awesome people out there.
Didn't you meet like the Leafs coach?
I did meet the Leafs coach. And guess what? Lots of people asked about you and Ashton too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Superstars.
I know.
Let's go get Crash. All right, Crash Man's here in the house. What's up, Ash? Did you have a good weekend? Talk loud. Take a note. What'd you do? What'd you do all weekend?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Raining outside. Did you have fun at school today?
No.
Why?
No.
No, why?
No.
No, why? Emma, we gotta go. It's chiropractor time. Then volleyball. All right, Alright, so I did tell you guys this was going to be like the shortest vlog ever. I've been spending all my time. I spent some time with the kids. Emma had to go to volleyball practice, so it's just me and Ash here. But it came across my attention today. There's an article out, I don't know if you can see this, about my home river, the Ganaraska. And we have a huge problem with the Chinook run here, and people breaking the law, people snagging fish, leaving them on shore, people netting fish. There is zero respect for this Chinook run, especially in Port Hope. And it's only by a small percentage of the anglers. So basically what this article says is the town of Port Hope would like to close from August 15th to September 30th from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. night fishing. Now, do I agree with how Chinook salmon are night fished? Not exactly. That's a whole nother topic. Now, they would also like to charge $40 for anglers to buy passes to fish on any land owned by the town of Port Hope. Here's my issues. If they ban night fishing or they start charging $40 to fish on public land, you're taking away fishing spots. It's going to set precedents all over Ontario that you can charge, if you want a piece of land as a municipality, that you can charge people to fish on it. Fishing for everybody. Rather than deal with the real issues, the town of Port Hope, where I live in, where I'm sitting right now, where I pay taxes, is going to charge me $40 a year to fish on what is not their property, which is my property and my neighbor's property and my neighbor's neighbor's property. I was born in the town of Port Hope, and I think this is ridiculous. I don't think this is the answer to this at all. I think I will agree there's all kinds of issues with that river, but this is not the answer. This is just the easy way out. We went through this in the town of Cobourg, and I posted a video where they tried to kick me out for floating on Canadian water. Lake Ontario is owned by the Canadian government, so partially 1/136 millionth by me. Yeah, and you. It's public water to fish on. Like I said in the article last week, if this was 1960, nobody would be telling me that I have to pay to fish on public land, or I can't fish at all. I will tell you right now, the town of Cobourg, that harbor is absolutely closed to shore fishing, which is upsetting to me that some kid in my local area can't go down there and cast a line. Ridiculous. It upsets me. Every time we lose a piece of hunting and fishing, we'll never ever get it back. We have to fight for our right to be able to hunt and fish. And I think that, make your opinions heard. Speak up, because it's happening in this town and the town next to me. It will be happening to your town soon. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty upset by all of this, and I really hope that we open more fishing here in Ontario. That we don't close fishing down or restrict people. That we open it up more so more people can enjoy this. I'm going to hang out with Ash. This is upsetting. It's been a rough day. All right, we're here. It's been kind of a slow day for the Fear Fishing vlog, but I gotta get caught up with things around here. I really needed to catch up on my sleep. I was borderline exhausted when I got home. Good news, Montana is fine. She's being sucky right now. She's 13, going to be 13 this year. She's diabetic. I guess this morning it happens from time to time. Her sugar must have got really low, so I just took a little bit of syrup, like sugar syrup, put it on her gums, and after a little bit she was okay. Seems to be doing good now. It's kind of scary when a member of your family isn't feeling well. I've had her since I was 22 years old is when I got Montana, and this dog is like my family. We spent a lot of time sleeping together on the couch, haven't we? So I asked the guys on Facebook to send me some questions, and we're gonna fire through those. You want to lay down? Lay down. Here, lay down. Have a sleep. So we asked the guys on Facebook to fire some questions so we could answer them. That's a huge help for today's vlog, because I feel like it's going to be way short, and I'm really sorry about that. Tomorrow we should be back to normal. Let's fire through some of these questions. The guys had super awesome day. Like, it's super awesome that I can just post this on the internet and questions come in for I can finish this up. Ryan Flero asks, is Amber really the most patient woman in the world? Yes, she is. By far. Do you agree? Amber is the most patient woman who I've ever dated. She has put up with a lot in order for me to do this, and I'm not always Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky. Like all of you out there, I'm a little dramatic, and I do like things to go my way on my schedule. And I have a bad case of the ADHD, which means right now, and I don't really like to do anything that isn't involved with fishing. I also have some of the most patient friends on the planet who deal with a lot of crap for me too, and they're all amazing. So without them, I would be up the creek without a paddle. Mark Medeiros, what made you want to start an apparel company versus a lure company, terminal tackle company, etc.? Well, Mark, I will tell you, here's how this goes. Fear Fishing Apparel Company is basically just to market Fear Fishing as a brand. The real goal in this is to to do multimedia, to get a hunting and fishing show, to bring my passion for the outdoors home to you. And the best way to do this is fishing and hunting is very expensive. So the clothing, the hats, give us an excuse to go to fishing shows. It helps put gas in the truck to bring this stuff. It helps pay for cameras and editing equipment. Without the Fear Fishing Apparel Company right now, since we have zero backing, it wouldn't be possible. So you guys buying hats and clothing at the show or offline makes this all happen. Without you guys, we're done. Lance Ray, what is your take on hooks with or without barb? So we'll answer the first question first. I know some places they ask for people to use barbless hooks because they want to keep the fish safe. You know, some like really famous fly fishing lakes, stuff like that. I use barbs on all my hooks unless, you know, I've never been anywhere, but if they had, you know, a law where I had to use barbless hooks, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But barbless hooks, unbarbless hooks, I don't know any of the science on that, so I can't really comment. I have barbs on all my hooks. And the second part, would you ever start a charter business? Well, when I was younger, I did have a charter business. I owned a 27-foot Crestliner that I kept in Port Darlington in Bowmanville, Ontario. For 2 seasons, I did all kinds of charters. The season before that, I did it out of a smaller boat for Chinooks, and I enjoyed it, but I really like the media aspect and being in front of the camera more than I like actually guiding people. So charters are awesome. Guides are a different sort. They're really good teachers. I'm not such a great teacher in person, so, you know, I like to talk, but hands-on explaining, not my strong point at all. Guys like Rob Jackson, Joey Ford, way better guides than I'd ever be. So I'd rather do this in front of the camera or talk to people about fishing rather than guide them, because you'll just get annoyed with my ADHD. Keith Dusher asks, why aren't you on TV yet? Doing a TV show. Well, I will tell you, Keith, that it takes huge amounts of dollars to pull off a TV show. That is probably the goal in Fear Fishing, to get a hunting fishing show that's different from the other ones. More of kind of what we do in the vlog, but I would like to continue to do the vlog even if I had a TV show. The problem is you have to pay for airtime. You have to pay for your full budget to film the show. You have to pay for cameraman and editing. I feel that I do a pretty good job editing and filming the vlog, but filming a TV show that is at the next level takes a real professionals like the guys from Vantage Point Media. I couldn't even touch what they do. Unspooled's not bad, but if you watch the stuff that's coming out of Vantage Point Media, it's on a whole nother level. Takes money, Duster. If we get the Fear Fishing stuff up and above, we can entice sponsors, which brings financial backing, advertising, and then we would love to bring Fear Fishing Unspooled to a TV near you. Guys, I want to thank you so much for dealing with today. Montana is absolutely fine. Say hi to everybody. She's going to have a big sleep, and tomorrow it's going to be back to normal and we're going to kill it. I'm hoping to maybe go to the bull range tomorrow. I really need to start practicing for that we're on point when we go to Texas, because I'm better be dropping one of them hogs. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much all weekend for support at the Spring Fishing and Boat Show. I can't thank you enough. Thank you again to my team. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, kids. Thank you, Montana. See you tomorrow.